Y'all are so funny. Like, do you know how funny y'all are? The little tantrums be so funny. But you know what? That video that I did about the whole Hebrew Israelite thing and how black people aren't Hebrew Israelites, I did that because I was telling my story. I was not in that video purposing to say I'm debunking anything at all. But you know what? We will get into one of those things today. But let me just start off by saying to any Christian or anyone who believes the Bible, this is not me coming for your belief. It's just me talking about what's in the literature. That's it. And one of those things is there is no devil character in the Old Testament at all. There's none. And before I get into the verses and describing it, you can tell the concept isn't there because there isn't ever a thing that says, "Oh, you're gonna go to hell, you're gonna burn forever." Make sure you watch out for the devil or whatever. Like there isn't anything saying that at all. As a matter of fact, it's always just about keeping the commandments. Okay, so now that's out the way. Let's go into the major things that people use, which is the serpent in the garden, right? Okay, the word there is nakash, and it literally means serpent, and it's the same word used there that is used when the children of Israel are in the desert and they're going through the desert and they get bit by the fiery vipers at you know what I'm saying, and they start unaliving them, and then the deity says, "Make a brazen serpent, nakash," so that they can look upon it and be saved. The same word is used, and it is a common noun. A common noun. It is not a proper noun, meaning it was nobody specific. It was just a common noun. And just so we know, a common noun refers to general things, whereas a proper noun is going to be someone's name. It's very specific things, okay? And this goes into my next point. Lucifer. Y'all love acting like that word is about the devil or Satan, and it's not. Literally, if you read right above that passage, it talks about the king of Tyre or Tyre. It doesn't talk about any entity that's like trying to have a war with your God in heaven. It doesn't talk about that. It doesn't even. And then it means shining one. It's a common noun. It is not a proper noun. Last but not least, Job, because y'all love throwing this one out. What about Job? What about Job? Y'all talk about Job because that was like the time when all the sons of God had to appear before the deity, right, and account for themselves. And there's this deity that's going, or this son of God that's going to and fro, right? Okay, that's not a devil character. The name literally is for that is Satan, which translates to adversary, okay? And it's the same word that is used when Balaam, earlier in the books, is going to curse the children of Israel, and the donkey sees the angel and stops and everything like that, right? Well, the word for that angel, which is acting on behalf of the deity and acting to protect the children of Israel, that word is Satan. It's not a devil character. So even in Job, there is no devil character. It's the same word, Satan, used there as it was used when it was being a protector to the children of Israel. There is no devil character in the Old Testament. And that really kind of makes you think, where did the devil come from? If it's not in the Old Testament, and the New Testament is supposed to be an expansion of the Old Testament, or just like kind of like a reflection or whatnot, how did you get a devil character in the New Testament when there is not one in the Old Testament? Interesting. And if this Jesus character goes down into a hell to take the keys from a devil character, but that devil character doesn't exist in the Old Testament, we don't say. I'm just saying.